Wow, what a fantastic question, and not an uncommon question here in Silicon Valley, especially for a first time investor. And, two main things come to mind. And what I tell all my clients is that if you're thinking about making this kind of decision, do not get into it unless you can comfortably hold the property for at least 6 months with no tenant. So basically, regardless of whether or not your cash flow is positive or negative, if you can't comfortably live without a tenant in that property for 6 months, you should really reassess your situation. I mean, even though we're in the Bay Area, Silicon Valley, one of the hottest rental markets ever, things happen, and the last thing you want to do is get yourself into a situation where your property is at risk, right? And so don't do it unless you are 100% certain that you can cover 6 months without a tenant. I'm almost out of time. Wow. Okay. So really, the second part, we need to sit down and actually talk about this and really run through the numbers, because the decision you really have to make is whether or not you're in it for the appreciation or the cash flow, right? And so you have to do an analysis. You have to analyze the area and see whether or not that particular area, whether the appreciation outweighs the downside of not having a cash flow positive property, right? And so that, there's a bunch of fancy spreadsheets and, some numbers involved, and it's fun and it's geeky, and we have a good time. So I hope that helps. I know that it's kind of all over the place, but really you have to make a decision. You have to prioritize. Do you want the appreciation, whoa, or do you want the cash flow? And if the answer is the appreciation, then let's go find you an amazing property in a hot area in the Mid-Peninsula, because that's where the money's going to be. Hope that helps. Bye.